As a forklift instructor and operator, I realize that many beginners trying to learn a forklift, they get confused when they get into the forklift because they don't know where is the accelerator, the brake pedal, or the parking brake. So today on this video, I just want to remove that confusion from beginner so that when they get into the forklift, they can know exactly what they are expecting. So I just want to demystify parking brake, the accelerator, how it look, why are they for. I'll go further. I'll even show you how to connect, where is the connection of the battery, and how to get into the forklift. Go in and start showing you the different pedal. So let me start by this one. So when you get into the forklift, on your right side with your right leg, this is the accelerator. This one is the accelerator. This is the one that you accelerate to go faster or slower. So this is the one that, as they said, it gives you juice. So let's say you are moving forward, you press, it goes forward. So, but we will teach you. There's a video that will teach you on how to control this. Most of the time, you put your leg on the heel of your leg on the floor, and then you control your accelerator. But there's a video about that. You'll be able to learn on how to control your accelerator. So this is the accelerator. So this is the brake. So this is the one that you'll be using to control when you are driving. So let's say you are accelerating, you can shift here and do the brake. So this is your brake. So the braking, we have a special video that teaches you on how to control your brake. So because if you don't know how to brake, how to control your brake, it will lead you to accident, because most of the time the load you are carrying, the load you are about to drop or to carry, influence how you can use the braking point. So example, if you are speeding and you brake, suddenly you may tip over, or the load could fall. So we have a special video that will be teaching on how to control the brake, including the accelerator. So imagine you just carry a load and you start pressing down. The forklift will be going faster, and then you will find yourself in accident. So we advise, as we teach you about, there's a video that we teach about how to place a forklift in slow mode. So we advise newbie. So when you are a beginner, you first need to start accelerating slowly. So put the forklift in slow mode so that you can get used on how to use the accelerator and the brake, so that when you are used to that, you can start going according to your speed and to your comfort. What about here? This is the parking brake. So whenever you park your forklift, you need to press this down. Yes, you see how I press it down? You press it down to immobilize the forklift. We never know. So you don't know whatever can happen. So this helps as a safety mechanism. In case your forklift that you park start running up, the parking brake will help. So when you are in emergency situation, there is advisable to press the parking brake so that the parking brake can immobilize your forklift. So here is where you release. Let me see. Here where you release the parking brake. As soon as you press it, yes, it releases the parking brake. So as you can see over here, you have three. As you can see, you have the brake and the accelerator and the parking brake. In certain forklift, you have a clutch. You have a foot pedal here, which is a clutch. I made a video, my first video on this channel. It was a forklift that I was using that has a clutch. And a lot of people ask me a question: what's the use of a clutch? A clutch, so I think I will do a special video about comparing. I'll do a special video about comparing electrical forklift with clutch and without clutch. I'll do a comparison video. But what is a clutch? A clutch is like a bridge between the transmission and the engine. When you press, if this one was a clutch, when you press, it opens, like the bridge opens, it disconnects the engine. So then it helps you to smoothly put the gear, and then when you release it, it lock it and it connect the engine. So that's the role of the clutch. But I'll do a special video on this channel talking about clutch. As I repeat, a clutch is like a bridge on the forklift, whereby when you press, it open up, it disconnects the engine. And then when you enter the gear will go smoothly, and then when you release it, it connects the engine with the transmission and your forklift will start working. And most of the time whereby you can find a forklift that has 4 pedal, most of the time they are older forklift that people use, because the 4th one is the clutch. The 4th pedal will be always the clutch. But as I said, I will do a special video talking about clutch. So now, what about the battery? So as I was talking, this forklift is electrical forklift. So it works with a battery. You can see it's a huge battery. Let me go on the back. Let me go this side. This forklift has a huge battery. And where do we connect? This is the connector. So whenever you finish your shift, you go where your company will show you, and you connect this you connect this to charge your battery. This is the huge battery of this forklift. So this is the connector. So when you press here, it will disconnect. So when you press here, it disconnect. Let me hold this. So you see, I just disconnected. So I just disconnected this forklift because it's an electrical forklift. I just disconnected. So, and then when you want to connect to start working, if your battery is charged, you put it in and then you press to connect. But it's not advisable to disconnect your forklift while you are working. It's not advisable. You need to make sure your forklift is well charged, and then when you are connecting, you check it's full and then you start working. Here is the huge battery of this forklift. Let me open for you so that you can see. Let me open this for you. We need to open from here. We press this open. Yes, I opened. So this is the huge battery I was showing you. Let me take this out. It's blocking us. So this is the huge battery. So as I said, this forklift is an electrical forklift. It has a huge battery, and then this battery is part of the counterweight. This is what helps us to even pick a load from the fork. So here is the huge battery that make this forklift to function. And we'll teach you about how to do pre-shift inspection, because here we'll be coming here. We will show you on how to open this part. So usually we open and we check water here, if water is enough. So this is the huge battery, as you can see. So remember, this is just an introduction. Forklifts are different. You may find some forklift with small battery or 2 battery, but this forklift is an electrical forklift, therefore it works with a battery. So yes, and if you remember, this is where the connection was that are open. So when you finished to work, according to your company, usually they'll show you on where you can go and connect this to be charged. So there's a special charger that needs to charge this forklift. So in the morning, or let's say when you are taking your shift, you control. There's a video here that we show you on how to check whether your battery is charged. As soon as you realize that your battery is charged, your forklift is charged, you can now carry on to start your shift. So this is the battery that makes this forklift work. It's a huge thing. It's a huge battery. So as I said, we will show you on how to do maintenance of this, how to open in pre-shift inspection. So there's a pre-shift inspection video that you can watch that will show you on how to check this battery and check whether the battery has water or not. So, and the level of water. So for today, I'm just showing you to introduce you the different parts that are important on the next video will be about how to use the different handle on the forklift. So I'll try to show everything about how to use the joystick on the handle. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video. And as I said, we have a mailing list down on the description that you can subscribe to be the first one to know when we are upscaling, when we are promoting, or when we are creating a new course, or when we are advertising new job that clients are contacting us for.